Hi, welcome. This is the tutorial series of creating a cartoon character, which is somewhat inspirational of Minions. We'll try to create this type of characters and complete a detailed texturing, like working using a linear workflow, texturing, and creating the facial expressions. Rigging. This rigging is nothing to do with the joints and all the stuff. We'll use a basic non-linear deformers to blend it or deform the character, and finally animate it and render in a high quality. Okay, let's start the tutorial. I'll close this one. So this is what it's doing. If you check this one, I can move my character and I can bend like this, and I can squash it, right? And I can go here, blend shape. I can do a lot of blend shape animations, right? So these are all the things which we'll learn in this series. But first part or first tutorial is how we model the shape of this character. If I switch it on, if you check here, this is a basic cylinder. So we'll come back to Maya, create a polygon cylinder, right? Press 5 to go to the shaded mode. In polycylinder, change the subdivision axis to 12. Once it is done, the next step is go to the top view, click on W, that is motor, snap it using X, you can snap it, then right click, go to edge mode, drag and select, shift and drag and select all the alternative edges. So if you go back to the perspective, you can see here. We did this in top view, then if you click delete, all these faces now are quad faces. Okay, now the next step, go to edit mesh, insert edge loop tool, add one loop here and one loop exactly down here, and go back to the object mode, press 3. It's okay, but can you see here it's not clean. So I'll try to select this object, press 1 to go to the base mesh, insert edge loop tool. We'll add one more loop exactly, little bit, giving some space here. Now press 3. Go back to the object. Right, now go back to 1, that is normal mode. I want a eye, ear and mouth. So I'll create a loop from here to here. I want a eye, and here I want the mouth. I'll just push it down a little bit because the eye which I'm planning is a little bit bigger. So the cylinder is ready now. Now for the eye, you need to create the eye in front view. So go to polygons, sphere, drag and create a sphere, something like this. Okay, I told you that I need a little bit bigger eye. If you come to the top view, you can move it out in Z axis. We want something like this. If you want, let's take, if you want it small, you can go down, but whatever you plan, see that you have enough spacing between the sphere and the next concerned edge. Okay, if you like this one, you can have it like this, or else you can make it big, but don't make it this like this. Okay, so I want this size, right? The next step is select the sphere. In the channel editor, subdivision axis, change it to 8, subdivision height 8. Okay, once that is done, just pull it out. Select this edge, double click this edge. See that you can clearly visualize it. Clearly see that thing. Sometimes you will see that your edge is something like this. Pull it out. Okay, so that you can clearly see it. Can you see it now? That's perfect. Object. Now the next step, select one, hold shift and click on the spear. Mesh, booleans, difference. What is happening is that it's deleting the spear from the cylinder. Now we got something like this. Right? Good. The next step is that come to the front view, go to the edge mode, select this alternative edges, backspace. That is, now it's quad. I don't know, but I hate tries. I want my mesh to be always clean and quad. Okay. Now the next step is that I want this edge. I want one edge here all the way here. Can you see? So add edge, edge loop tool here like this. So there is some spacing here. Can you see? We need to go to mesh, edit mesh, interactive split tool. You can use this one, but generally I prefer the old polygon tool. So if you click once and then come to the viewport, if we hold shift and right click, you can see split. Can you see split here? Okay, that's it. Go to split. Once you go to the split, it pops in that whether you need an interactive or a split polygon tool. So I'll go for split polygon. Now drag it here, snap it, enter. Next one. That's good, perfect. But there's still some problem. If you press 3, you can see. Can you see here? This edge, this edge. That is because this loop all the way it's going here and ending exactly abruptly here in mid. And this face is like it has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 faces, 5, 6 faces, 3, 6 faces. So if I go to this tool, once again select split tool, snap it, hold, click, hold, drag it, it snaps perfectly. So click here. If you click and hold it, don't leave it. If you leave it, you'll create a split from here. So drag it like this, drag it. So we need to complete this process here also. Click, hold, drag it so that it snaps here, snap it. And the final one, object mode, we are in object mode. If you press 3, you'll get something like this. This looks perfect, but can you see here? Here, there is some issues. Everything should look perfect quad, but here this is issue. So come back here, zoom in. If you zoom in, can you see here? So go to vertex. These are 2 vertex. So select that vertex, merge to center. Now if you press 3, it's perfect. Here is problem. Can you see? These 2 points. There are 2 points here. Just if zoom in, can you see? Merge to center. Right. Now go back to normal object mode and 1. We need to add a loop exactly inside here. so that it maintains the shape, right? Now the next step is that these points, if you see here, this looks like a rectangle here, this one here. So I'll just select this point and this point, these 2 points, move it a little back. Can you see it? Now you need to scale it out a little bit. If you tumble it, you can clearly see. Press 3. Okay, that's perfect. Now the same way you can move these 2 points a little bit, you can scale a little bit down. So it's a bit round, that's it. Now add a loop. Okay, that's it. For rounding, this is the base shape. Now for the mouth. For the mouth base shape, select the faces, this, the 4 faces. Edit mesh, extrude. Click on scale, that is the box. Scale it down. Once you scale it, everything is pushed inside. Let it pull it out. Okay. Now press G. G for repeat the recent command. Repeat it. Push it inside. Delete it. So it's a hollow. Now press 3. Now a bit of work. Then we can wrap up the topic 1. So come back to loop, normal, insert edge, edit mesh, insert edge loop tool, add a loop exactly here. That is, you can add a loop here. Now come back to the side view, vertex, select this vertex, push it back. Okay. Now once you push it back, you'll get this problem. Just scale it a little bit out. Press 3. It looks okay. Right? Now a bit of tweaking. Vertex. I want these points a little bit down. Let's have these points a little bit down. This point, okay. Okay, come on. Press 3. Now, in the next tutorial, we'll try to create an eyeball and the eyelid and something more details about the different types of caps and all this stuff. Before final wrapping up, we'll delete the history and double click. Always you should name it. I'll say pops. I just call it pops, like popians or something. So this is a card. Hope you enjoyed this lesson. In the next lesson or next tutorial, we'll work on the eye. Okay, see you. Bye.